Welcome to Reggie's Realm with Cheryl, here on Pine Mountain, Kentucky, where Highway 119 crosses over the mountain. This is the beginning of the Little Shepherd Trail, Kentucky's greatest scenic mystery. We're going to be crossing 119 in just a moment to take the Pine Mountain Scenic Trail, because what we're going to do is to go to High Rock above Bad Branch. So here's what the trail looks like according to the map. This is Whitesburg here. The mountain with its sheer north face goes like this. The southern face is more slopey. But where the road crosses, there's a parking lot, which I just showed, and we can cross and pick up the Pine Mountain Scenic Trail, which we shall do. Coming up through here, Blueberry Cliff, Lemon Squeeze, and right here, we pick up Bad Branch. Now this is Bad Branch, and that's the Nature Preserve parking area where we left another car. The famous Bad Branch Falls are here, but we'll be coming in from the top. And before we head back down Bad Branch, we're going to go through Rand Pauley Gap up to High Rock, where we hoped to send you pictures of this view right here. Pretty groovy, way nifty. Come join Cheryl and I as we walk the Pine Mountain Scenic Crest Trail. We've come down the stairs, safely crossed the road. Here's where the Pine Mountain Trail begins on this portion. It's part of the Great Eastern Trail. It has its own symbol. Off we go. Let Your Gap, they call this. I don't think it's that much of a gap. 2,619 feet. Pine Mountain Trail Highlands section. So, 4.29 miles to the Bad Branch Trail, 5.38 to High Rock. And now, we come down to the shelter. Flamingo Shelter. By a friend of Pine Mountain. That would be Jim Webb, I think. Lay your sleeping bag out. Next morning, get up and take off. That's the sign-in box for the Pine Mountain Trail. We're on the crest now. Sheer drop to the north, to the left. A more gentle slope to the right. That's characteristic of Pine Mountain. And the sheer face that formed on the north when it was ripped from the basement rock and thrust forward. I think this will be our first break. The Crest Trail. And need I point out, that's the crest rock, and that's the sheer face. Yikes. Well, here's a strange spot. I thought it was a gap, and it is. A gap with an arch rock. Got to be careful coming down here. Slide right on down underneath that rock, and then there's no telling where you'd end up.
You need to be careful.
I think I'll keep going this way.
Yeah.
Pretty nifty, though. Almost like Knobby Rock at Blanton Forest. Farther down on Pine Mountain, meaning farther to the south. Maybe this is what the Mars Rock once looked like before they started mining it at Wiley's Last Resort. This is literally the crest Crest Rock Ridge. The north face sheer straight down to the left. I must admit, pretty steep now down to the right, to the south. But this is the cutting edge of the crest, receiving the erosion, the top of the vast cliff that is Pine Mountain. Pretty wild. I wouldn't want to try to negotiate this mountain without this trail. And even with this trail, I would need those for sure. Take lots of water. You're not always on the top of the crest on this trail. And the question is, does the trail go that way? Yes, this way. But it periodically swings down to these south-facing drainages, which you have to climb down and then climb up on the other side to reach the crest again. So this is not a level playing field. If you're a hiker, there's plenty of up and down, as well as that very relaxing crest ridge walking. But this way we get to see the mesophytic forests, and that's pretty groovy. And here we are at the Lemon Squeezer. Let's go on through.
Look at this cute little fungus come out here. It's like a lemon peel.
I believe that squeeze it is. Well, that was kind of groovy. Let's go on with Cheryl. For those of you who follow the distance of the trail, the Pine Mountain Scenic Crest Trail, from Highway 119 to the junction with Bad Branch Trail, takes you right to here. But don't be fooled. This sign is in error. It's not 3.2 miles, it's 4.2 miles. And it took us 3 hours of pretty vigorous up and down hiking to get here. We had hoped to go to High Rock that's another 1.25 miles. First down, then up, down again, and finally to the high rock. So I think this trip, it will be sufficient to have conquered this portion of the trail and to head back down to Bad Branch and its falls. So we hope you will enjoy the journey. We're not yet done. Welcome to Reggie's Realm. It's kind of groovy, especially when you're with Cheryl. By the way, I better get going because there she is. Rhododendron forest. Well, surely hobbits have walked through here. Sweetheart, I think an evening storm might be brewing. Glad we're heading down.
Things like this, you get tired of playing a game or anything, skiing is so bad, you get tired and start making mistakes. it.
Back up, back up. Okay, I got it. Back up.
I need that fixed.
Hold on.
Oh, stay there.